Hello viewers, this is Ajay. We all know that the Parliament monsoon session was going to start from the July 18th. So that is this month 18th. I am going to tell you about the bills that are considered to be passed in this Lok Sabha session, in this Parliament session in Lok Sabha. Those bills are firstly coming to the new bills that are going to be introduced in this parliament business hours are the coffee bill, the development of enterprises and services hubs bill, the multi-state cooperative societies bill 2022, the geographical local indications of and goods and bill 2022, the warehousing bill 2022, the competition bill 2022, the insolvency and bankruptcy code bill 2022, the ancient monuments and archaeological sites and remains bill 2022, the Kalakshetra Foundation Bill 2022, the Cantonment Bill 2022, the Old Grant Bill 2022, the Forest Amendment Bill 2022, the National Dental Commission Bill 2022, the Nursing and Midwifery Commission Bill 2022, the Indian Institute of Management Bill 2022, the Central Universities Bill 2022, the Central Universities Bill 2022, the Press and Registration of Periodicals Bill 2022, the Mines and Mineral Amendment Bill 2022, the Energy Conservation Bill 2022, the Constitution Order the Constitution Order Amendment Bill 2022, the Constitution Order Amendment Bill 2022, the Trafficking of the Persons Bill 2022, the Family Courts Bill 2022. So these are the new bills that are going to be introduced in the Lok Sabha in this monsoon session business hours of the Parliament. Firstly, coming to the Coffee Promotion and Development Bill 2022. This bill seeks to promote and develop the Indian coffee industry, enable the functioning of modern promotion and development of coffee board, and for matters connected here therewith or incidental thereto. The development of enterprise and services hubs Bill 2022. The bill seeks to revise Special Economic Zones Act and to frame rules. The Special Economic Zones are nothing but some places are created only for the industries in which the there the industries are going to get the land and other government services like electricity, lease or rent very cheap. And these are created first mainly for the exports for India. So now the government was going to amend the SCG Act and going to rename it as the Desh Act with some changes in the SEJ Act. The Multi-State Cooperative Societies Bill 2022. This bill seeks to rationalize government role and increase members' participation in the working of multi-state cooperative societies so as to increase public faith in these societies and create a conducive environment for their growth and development. Facilitate the building of self-reliant and democratic cooperative institutions. Enable cooperative societies to compete in the new economic environment and to raise resources more effectively by promoting functional autonomy and professionalization. Protect the interest of the depositors, members from the vested interest and mismanagement of the multi-state cooperative societies. And coming to the fourth bill, the Geographical Indications of Goods Amendment Bill. It is for the registration and protection of the geographical indications of goods. This bill seeks to amend Geographical Indication of Goods Registration and Protection Act 1999 to make some of the procedures simplified in order to be more accessible to the maximum stakeholders. The Warehousing Development and Regulation Amendment Bill 2022. This bill seeks to strengthen the WRDA. WDRA. WDRA is nothing but Warehousing Development and Regulatory Authority, and to help farmers to store their produce in the scientific warehouse godowns. to encourage scientific warehousing ecosystems in the country. And the other bill is the Competition Bill 2022. This bill seeks to carry out certain essential structural changes in the governing structure of the CCI and changes to substantive provisions to address the needs of the new age markets. The CCI here indicated is nothing but the Competition Commission of India. And the seventh bill is the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code Amendment Bill 2022. This bill seeks to strengthen Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code 2016 by introducing provisions on cross-border insolvency, carrying out certain other amendments to corporate insolvency resolution process and liquidation process under the code in order to further its objectives of time-bound resolution of stressed assets while maximizing its value. The eighth bill is the Ancient Monuments and Archaeological Sites and Remains Amendment Bill 2022. This bill is aimed at rationalizing the prohibited area and other amendments. And the ninth bill is the Kalakshetra Foundation Amendment Bill 2022. This bill seeks to amend Kalakshetra Foundation Act 1993 to empower the Kalakshetra Foundation to award certificates, diplomas, postgraduate diplomas, degrees to graduate and postgraduate, doctoral and postdoctoral courses, and conduct research in the areas of dance, theater, traditional theater, drama, Carnatic and traditional music, visual arts, craft education, and art education. And 10th one is the Cantonment Bill 2022. It is a bill for the administration for the cantonments with a view to impart greater democratization, modernization, and efficiency thereof, and to achieve greater developmental objectives in alignment with municipalities across the country. The bill also intends to facilitate ease of living in the cantonments. Generally, when you compare with the normal civic municipalities with the cantonments, the cantonments will have less development due to the people will there will not be able to directly elect the uh, cantonment the cantonment ruling people. So that's why the cantonment will have some less facilities. So to somewhat to address that issue, the central government was introducing the new Cantonment Bill 2022. If you want to know, just see, compare the Secunderabad Cantonment Board and the Hyderabad, Greater Hyderabad. You will see how the civic facilities are, how much different in the Greater Hyderabad and the Cantonment. The Greater Hyderabad civic amenities are very good in the Secunderabad Cantonment. And the 11th bill is the Old Grant Regulation Bill 2022. This bill seeks to regulate land given under Governor General Order 179, dated 12/9/1836, under the government order number dated 6/1/1827, GGO number 260, dated 7/5/1838, government order number 569, dated 18/11/1849, and government order 677, dated 15/12/1851, including the transfer, subdivision, and change of purpose, and also to delegate powers for better management of such land. The bill aims to enhance ease of living while ensuring effective protection of government rights over the land. It is generally the central government has the land right. So to protect that land, somewhat the previous act, the previous orders and the previous act, there are to make some changes to the orders in the act such that the government will be easily able to protect their lands. Next, next bill is the Forest Conservation Amendment Bill 2022. This bill intends to amend the Forest Conservation Act 1980 by inter alia, clarifying the applicability of act in various types of lands and to streamline the process of approvals under the act. And the next bill is the National Dental Commission Bill 2022. The bill seeks for setting up a National Dental Commission and to repeal the Dentist Act 1948. And the 14th bill is the National Nursing and Midwifery Commission Bill 2022. The bill seeks for setting up a National Nursing and Midwifery Commission and to repeal the Indian Nursing Council Act 1947. the Indian Institute of Management Amendment Bill 2022. This bill seeks for inclusion of NITIE Mumbai in IIM Act 2017 and remaining NITIE Mumbai in IIM Mumbai. The Central Universities Amendment Bill 2022. This bill is regarding the conversation of National Rail Transportation Institute to Katsikti Vishwavidyalaya. So the previous one, Indian Institute of Management Amendment Bill will seek for the inclusion of NITIE Mumbai IIM Act 2017 and renaming NITIE Mumbai as IIM Mumbai. And the present the what and the Central Universities Bill. Yeah. The Central University Bill 2022 is for regarding the conversion of National Rail Transportation Institute into Gatsikdi Vishwavidyalaya. The Central Universities Amendment Bill 2022, it is the another one. The bill is regarding the establishment of Central Tribal University in Telangana. So here are the two Central Universities Amendment Bill 2022. They are the bill. First one is conversion of National Rail Transportation Institute into Gatsikdi Vishwavidyalaya, and another one is the bill regarding the establishment of Central Tribal University in Telangana. And the previous one, what we have discussed is the Indian Institute of Management Amendment Bill 2022. This bill seeks for the inclusion of NITIE Mumbai in IIM Act in 2017 and renaming NITIE Mumbai as IIM Mumbai. And the 18th one is the Press and Registration of Periodicals Bill 2022. This bill seeks to replace the Press and Registration of Books Act 1867 by decriminalization of existing act, keeping the procedures of the extant act simple from the viewpoint of minimum small publishers and uphold the values of press freedom. The Mines and Mineral Development and Regulation Amendment Bill 2022. The bill seeks to amend the Mines and Mineral Development and Regulation Act 1957 for bringing policy reforms and to improve ease of doing business in the sector. And the 28th bill that is going to introduce is the Energy Conservation and Amendment Bill 2022. This bill seeks to provide regulatory framework for carbon trading in India to encourage penetration of renewables in energy mix, effective implementation and enforcement of Energy Conservation Act. The Constitution the Constitution Scheduled Tribes Order Amendment Bill 2022. This bill seeks for revision of list of scheduled caste and scheduled tribes of Chhattisgarh. And the another one is the same, the Constitution Scheduled Tribes Order Amendment Bill 2022. This bill seeks for the revision of list of scheduled tribes in Tamil Nadu. So the previous one, the Constitution Order Amendment Bill, Scheduled Tribes Amendment Bill is for revision of list of scheduled caste and scheduled types of Chhattisgarh state, and then another one is seeks for the revision of list of scheduled tribes in Tamil Nadu. And the 23rd bill is the Trafficking of Persons Protection, Care and Rehabilitation Bill 2022. The bill seeks to prevent and combat trafficking in persons, especially women and children, to provide for care, protection, assistance, and rehabilitation to the victims while respecting their rights and creating a supportive legal, economic, and social environment for them. And also to ensure prosecution of offenders and for matters connected therewith or incidental there. And the last new bill that is going to introduce in Lok Sabha in this parliament session is the Family Courts Amendment Bill 2022. This bill seeks to further amend the Family Courts Act that was already passed in the 1984. These are the new bills that are going to introduce in the Lok Sabha in this monsoon session. But there are already introduced bills that was considered in this session to pass. Those bills are the Indian Antarctic Bill 2022, the Wildlife Protection Amendment Bill 2021, the Anti-Marine Piracy Bill 2019, the Maintenance and Welfare of Parents and Senior Citizens Amendment Bill 2019, the National Anti-Doping Bill 2021. What are the new bills that are going to introduce and the already introduced bills that are going to be that are considered to be passed here in this Lok Sabha session was I had taken from the Lok Sabha Secretariat website, and I will keep the document link in the description in the description of this video. If you want to see directly, yes, yeah, you can see through that link. Thank you.